Well, early results from a first-of-its-kind study show the strongest evidence yet that certain healthy lifestyle changes can help how your brain ages and could even delay the onset of dementia for older, at-risk adults.
Now, these findings come as the U.S. is on track to double the number of people living with dementia by 2060, according to the CDC. Well, today, over 7 million people have Alzheimer's, which is the most common type of dementia. Joining us now to discuss, neurologist Dr. Leah Kroll. Dr. Kroll, thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you can, just what were some of the lifestyle modifications that those participants made during the trial, and how much did their brain health or risk of dementia improve?
So in this trial, we're talking about the Pointer trial. This is a large-scale randomized controlled trial that looked at the power of structured lifestyle changes that involved constant check-ins with support groups to help people make physical changes, increase their activity, dietary changes to increase their socialization, and even take part in brain and cognitive exercises. The other subjects in the study had more of a self-guided approach that focused more on that diet and exercise component. Now, both groups saw a good benefit in terms of their long-term cognitive health from these interventions. The structured group, though, did do a little better.
You know, Dr. Kroll, the study examined the change in cognitive function for people who are already at risk for dementia. You know, is there a way that we can apply the results of this study to the rest of us or others who may not have those same risk factors?
Vicki, I'm so glad we're talking about this because the answer is yes. And for me, what makes this study really interesting is that it proves that having a healthy lifestyle doesn't just work if you're already healthy, but if you already have high risk for dementia, there's still something you can do about that. So you should feel empowered by this. You know, there's plenty of us that are at risk for dementia. The older we are, women, Blacks and Hispanics have higher risk, people with family history of this and certain medical conditions. So being able to understand that, yes, you may have risk, but that your behavior modifies that risk, I think is really huge. In fact, up to 45% of dementia cases are thought to be preventable. So there's a lot of room that we have to work here.
One of those that I thought was most interesting when it came to that sort of modified behavior was that another new study said that regular walking can actually protect cognitive function for at-risk people. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I love this. So I'm a huge proponent of walking for your brain health. This study just said that, look, if you increase your walking by about 10%, if you're a woman, your cognitive performance over time improves by about 8.5%. And if you're a man, that improvement is about 12%. So that's really meaningful. And we're not talking about an expensive or time-involved lifestyle change here. It's a matter of taking a little more steps every day. And it really adds up over time to make this huge difference for your brain health.
All right, Dr. Leah Kroll, thank you so much for your time and all this great information. A lot of food for thought.
That's right. Stay right here. You are watching NBC News Daily.